Hello, everyone, and good evening. I'm your host for tonight, Amy Reese, and thank you for joining us as we discuss our top story tonight, the composer Samuel Barber. He wrote several pieces, but for the sake of tonight's coverage, we will be talking about a piece called Sea Snatched. Here's what our research team has dug up so far. Born on March 9, 1910 in Pennsylvania, and died on January 23, 1981 in Manhattan. He was an American composer who wrote for orchestra, choir, opera, and piano. He was awarded the Pulitzer Prize twice, once for his opera Vanessa and another time for concerto for piano and orchestra. Almost everyone in his immediate family was a musician or composer of some sort, except for his father, who was a physician. His aunt, Louise Homer, was the lead contralto of the Metropolitan Opera and was said to have had a great influence on Barber's interest in composing for voice. When he was 6, he started taking piano lessons, and by the age of 7, he wrote his first piece for piano called Sadness, which was a 23-measure piece in C minor. When he was 14, he entered the Curtis Institute of Music in Philadelphia, where he studied piano, composition, and voice. A lot of Barber's vocal works have literary allusions to them, but this piece was from a collection of pieces called Hermit Songs, in which the lyrics were taken from old Irish texts found on the walls of monasteries. We will show you a recording of the piece before I pass it over to our field reporter Joseph for further analysis.
As you've probably heard, the most notable part of this piece is its mixed meter. It is alternating between 5/8 and 4/8 with an underlined straight eighth note pulse. The piece is split into 3 phrases. The first and the third phrase are nearly identical. However, in the third phrase, there is an extra beat of 5 that is before the part where the singer comes in. And then at the end of the third phrase, there's an extra beat of 7 right before the last beat of 6 and the last beat of 5. And in the second phrase, it differs from the first and the third phrase because of the obvious different words, and also because the singer is 1/8 note behind the pattern in the piano. The harmony of this piece is primarily in G-sharp pentatonic. However, in the second section, it goes into G-sharp Dorian because of the E-sharps that appear in the piano. Additionally, at the start of every beat, there is a G-sharp that is in either the piano and or the soprano. All the verbs in this piece, drowned, crushed, swallowed, and consumed, are legato. Additionally, drowned, king, and the O's in the soprano are always slurred. The piece uses offbeat accents and mixed meter to create a feeling of unbalance in the listener, akin to what one would feel if one were out at sea in a storm.
Thank you, Joseph, for that very interesting analysis of Sea Snatched by Samuel Barber. To the untrained ear, this piece sounds completely thrown together, but Joseph and I are here to give you all the information you need to appreciate the modern work. That's all we have for tonight, folks. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with the latest news. Good night. Thank you, Joseph, for that very interesting analysis over Sea Snatched. Okay. Hello, everyone, and good evening. I'm your host for tonight, Amy Reese, and thank you for joining us as we discuss our top story tonight, the composer Samuel Barber. He... I swear! Ah! Do you want anything for... It's fine. Okay. No praise. Wait, let me get comfortable over your side. Let me make any noise. Okay.
So I won't have to read the title, right? Just
No,
go
I
straight
already
into
talked
it.
about it. Sea Snatched and where it came from, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Oh shit, I've been recording.